Most Hyundais never make it past 150,000 miles. Not because they can't, but because their owners are making critical mistakes every single day. Because the biggest threats to your Hyundai's lifespan aren't what most people think. I'm going to show you 17 habits that will keep your Hyundai running like new for decades. Habit number 12 is something 90% of Hyundai owners completely ignore, and it's quietly destroying their engines from the inside out. But before we get there, let's start with the one habit that could save you from a catastrophic $5,000 repair. Habit number 17, ignore the standard service schedule and follow the severe schedule instead. Here's something your dealership probably didn't tell you when you bought your Hyundai. That maintenance schedule in your owner's manual? There are actually two of them. Most people follow the normal schedule, which recommends oil changes every 10,000 miles or so. But here's the problem. Unless you're driving long highway trips in perfect weather with no traffic, you're not a normal driver. If you make short trips under 10 miles, sit in stop-and-go traffic, drive in extreme heat or cold, or deal with dusty conditions, you fall under what Hyundai calls severe service. And that's about 90% of us. Under severe service, you should be changing your oil every 5,000 to 7,500 miles, not 10,000. Why does this matter so much? Because modern Hyundai engines, especially the turbocharged and GDI models, like the ones in the Tucson, Sonata, and Santa Fe, run hotter and work harder than older engines. When oil breaks down, it stops protecting critical components like your turbocharger, piston rings, and camshaft. I've seen too many Hyundais with sludge buildup at 80,000 miles because owners trusted the standard interval. That sludge chokes your engine and leads to timing chain problems, oil consumption, and eventually, complete engine failure. So here's what you do. Treat your Hyundai like it's under severe service, use full synthetic oil, and change it every 5,000 to 7,500 miles. It costs you an extra $40 every few months, but it saves you from a $5,000 engine rebuild down the road. And speaking of protecting your engine, there's one type of fuel you should be using that most Hyundai owners don't even know about. Habit number 16, only use top-tier gasoline in your Hyundai. If you're filling up at the cheapest gas station in town, you might be slowly killing your engine. Here's why. Hyundai engines, especially the newer GDI or gasoline direct injection models, are extremely sensitive to fuel quality. GDI engines spray fuel directly into the combustion chamber at high pressure, which makes them more efficient, but it also means carbon deposits build up on your intake valves faster than older engines. Cheap gas doesn't have enough detergents to keep those valves clean. Over time, carbon buildup causes rough idling, misfires, poor acceleration, and reduced fuel economy. And cleaning those valves professionally can cost you $500 to $800. That's where top-tier gasoline comes in. Top-tier gas has extra detergents that meet a higher standard than the EPA minimum. Brands like Chevron, Shell, Mobil, and Costco are all top-tier certified. Using top-tier gas can reduce carbon deposits by up to 19 times compared to regular gas. It also improves fuel economy by about 4%. So if you want your Elantra, Kona, or Palisade to run clean and strong for 500,000 miles, make top-tier gas a habit. Your engine will thank you. But even the best gas won't help if you're ignoring the next critical fluid. Habit number 15, change your transmission fluid on time and use only Hyundai spec fluid. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you thought about your transmission fluid? And if the answer is never, you're not alone. Most people ignore their transmission until it starts slipping. And by then, you're not fixing it, you're replacing it. Here's the truth. Transmission fluid doesn't last forever, even though some manufacturers call it lifetime fluid. That's marketing, not reality. Over time, transmission fluid breaks down from heat and picks up microscopic metal particles from gears and clutches. That contaminated fluid grinds away at your transmission like liquid sandpaper. For Hyundai's dual clutch transmission, or DCT, which you'll find in models like the Veloster and some Elantras, you need to change the fluid every 60,000 kilometers, or about 37,000 miles, whichever comes first. For regular automatic transmissions in the Sonata, Tucson, and Santa Fe, change it every 60,000 to 90,000 miles, depending on your driving conditions. Then here's the critical part. You must use the exact Hyundai specified fluid. For most Hyundais, that's SP4 automatic transmission fluid. Don't let a quick lube shop talk you into universal fluid. It might work short term, but it will cause slipping, overheating, and premature failure. A transmission rebuild costs $3,000 to $6,000. A fluid change costs $150 to $250. Do the math. Now, if you drive a Hyundai with the newer SmartStream IVT or intelligent variable transmission, there's something else you need to know. Habit number 14, service your IVT fluid under severe use. Hyundai's IVT is different from a traditional automatic. It uses a belt and pulley system instead of gears, which makes it smoother and more efficient. You'll find it in newer models like the 2020 and up Elantra and Venue. Now, Hyundai says the IVT fluid is lifetime under normal use. But remember what we said earlier about severe service. If you drive in stop-and-go traffic, extreme temperatures, or make a lot of short trips, you're under severe use. And under severe use, Hyundai recommends replacing the IVT fluid around 90,000 kilometers, or about 56,000 miles. Ignoring this can lead to belt slippage, shuddering, and eventually a complete IVT failure. And trust me, replacing an IVT is not cheap. So if you want your Hyundai to last, don't skip this service. But there's another fluid that's even more critical to your safety, and most people never change it. Habit number 13, flush your brake fluid every 2 years. Here's a question. How does brake fluid stop your Hyundai from reaching 500,000 miles? Simple. If you can't stop safely, you won't be driving it that long. Brake fluid is hygroscopic, which means it absorbs moisture from the air over time. After a few years, that moisture lowers the fluid's boiling point by over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Fresh .3 brake fluid boils at around 401 degrees. .4 boils at 446 degrees. But once it absorbs moisture, that boiling point can drop to 284 degrees or lower. When you're driving down a mountain or making hard stops in traffic, your brakes get hot. If the fluid boils, air bubbles form, and your brake pedal goes soft. That's called brake fade, and it's terrifying. And even worse, moisture in the brake fluid corrodes your brake lines, calipers, and ABS components from the inside. That corrosion leads to leaks and expensive repairs. Hyundai recommends flushing your brake fluid every 2 years or 20,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. You can test your brake fluid with a simple $20 tester. If the moisture level is over 3%, flush it immediately. This is one of the cheapest ways to protect your safety and your wallet. And while we're talking about fluids, there's one more that people forget until it's too late. Habit number 12, replace your coolant every 5 years or 100,000 kilometers. Most people think coolant is a set-it-and-forget-it fluid. It's not, and ignoring it can destroy your engine faster than almost anything else. Here's what happens. Coolant doesn't just keep your engine from overheating. It also contains rust inhibitors that protect your radiator, water pump, heater core, and engine block from corrosion. Over time, those inhibitors break down, and the coolant turns acidic. Once that happens, it stops protecting and starts corroding. I've seen water pumps fail, heater cores clog, and head gaskets leak, all because of old, acidic coolant. And here's the scary part. A blown head gasket can cost you $1,500 to $3,500 to fix. Engine overheating can warp your cylinder head, which means you're looking at a full engine rebuild. Hyundai recommends replacing your coolant every 100,000 kilometers or 5 years, depending on the condition and your specific model. Don't wait for white smoke from the exhaust or mysterious coolant loss. By then, the damage is already done. Change your coolant on time and always use the coolant type specified in your owner's manual. Don't mix colors and don't use universal coolant. Now, let's talk about something you can check yourself in less than 5 minutes that will save you from a roadside breakdown. Habit number 11. Check your tire pressure monthly and rotate every 10,000 to 12,000 kilometers. Did you know that only 19% of drivers properly inflate their tires? That means 81% of us are driving around on tires that are either overinflated or underinflated, and that's a problem. Underinflated tires increase rolling resistance, which means your engine works harder and burns more fuel. They also wear out faster, especially on the outer edges. Overinflated tires reduce the contact patch with the road, which hurts traction and causes the center of the tire to wear out prematurely. Both scenarios increase your risk of a blowout. Here's what you need to do. Check your tire pressure at least once a month, and always check it when the tires are cold. The correct pressure is listed on a sticker inside your driver's side door jamb, not on the tire sidewall. That number on the tire is the maximum pressure, not the recommended pressure. Also, rotate your tires every 10,000 to 12,000 kilometers, or about every 6,000 to 7,500 miles. This promotes even wear and extends the life of your tires by up to 50%. And don't forget to check your alignment if your steering wheel is off-center or your car pulls to one side. Proper tire care protects your suspension, improves fuel economy, and keeps you safe. But there's one small component under your hood that most people never think about, and it can cause massive problems if it fails. Habit number 10, keep your battery terminals clean and tight. Here's something that might surprise you. A corroded battery terminal can cause more problems than just a no-start condition. That white or greenish powder you see on your battery post is corrosion, and it blocks the flow of electricity. When your battery can't charge or discharge properly, it puts stress on your alternator, starter, and all your electrical systems. Sensors start malfunctioning, your engine runs rough, and in some cases, your car won't start at all. Replacing an alternator costs $500 to $800. A new starter is $400 to $600, and a new battery is $150 to $200. All of that can be avoided with a $1 fix. Now, let's talk about something that affects your engine's performance every single day. Habit number 9, replace your engine and cabin cabin air filters on time. Your engine needs clean air to run efficiently. If your air filter is clogged with dirt, dust, and debris, your engine can't breathe. That means poor acceleration, reduced fuel economy, and in extreme cases, engine damage. Hyundai recommends replacing your engine air filter every 40,000 kilometers, or about 25,000 miles, or every 2 years, whichever comes first. But if you drive in dusty conditions or heavy traffic, you should check it more often. A dirty air filter can reduce your fuel economy by up to 10%. It can also cause your engine to run rich, which means too much fuel and not enough air. That washes oil off your cylinder walls, increases wear, and can damage your catalytic converter. Also, don't forget your cabin air filter. This filter cleans the air that comes into your cabin through the vents. A clogged cabin filter reduces airflow, makes your AC work harder, and fills your car with dust and allergens. Replace it every 15,000 to 20,000 miles, or once a year. Your lungs and your HVAC system will thank you. But even with clean air, your engine won't run right if the next component is worn out. Habit number 8, replace your spark plugs every 80,000 kilometers. Spark plugs are small, but they're critical. They create the spark that ignites the air-fuel mixture in your engine's combustion chamber. Over time, spark plugs wear out. The electrode erodes, the gap widens, and the spark gets weaker. When that happens, you'll notice rough idling, hard starts, misfires, and poor fuel economy. In extreme cases, a bad spark plug can damage your ignition coil or catalytic converter. Hyundai recommends replacing spark plugs around 80,000 kilometers, or about 50,000 miles, depending on your model and driving conditions. Some newer plugs, like iridium or platinum, can last up to 100,000 miles, but don't push it. Replacing spark plugs is cheap, usually $60 to $150 for parts and labor. Replacing a catalytic converter is $1,000 to $2,500. Replacing an ignition coil is $150 to $300 per coil. Do the math. Catching these problems early can save you thousands. Now, let's talk about something that keeps your engine running smoothly, literally. Habit number 7. Inspect and replace drive belts and tensioners regularly. Your engine's drive belts are like the spine of your car. They connect your alternator, water pump, power steering pump, and air conditioning compressor to the engine. If a belt snaps, all of those systems stop working. Your battery dies, your engine overheats, your steering gets heavy, and your AC shuts off. And if your timing belt breaks on an interference engine, your pistons can slam into your valves, destroying your engine. That's a $4,000 to $7,000 repair. Hyundai recommends inspecting your drive belts and tensioners every 30,000 miles and replacing them around 50,000 to 60,000 miles. Depending on the condition. Look for cracks, glazing, fraying, or any signs of wear. If you hear a squealing noise when you start your car or turn the steering wheel, that's a sign your belt is loose or worn. Don't ignore it. And if you drive an all-wheel drive Hyundai, there's another service you need to know about. Habit number 6, inspect and service your transfer case and differential. If you drive a Hyundai with H-Track all-wheel drive, like the Santa Fe, Tucson, or Palisade, you have a transfer case and a rear differential. These components transfer power from your engine to all 4 wheels. They use heavy-duty gear oil to stay lubricated and cool. Over time, that oil breaks down and gets contaminated with metal shavings. Hyundai's maintenance schedule calls for inspecting the transfer case and rear axle oil around 60,000 kilometers, or about 37,500 miles. For long-term reliability, many owners change these fluids every 30,000 to 60,000 miles. Ignoring this service can lead to whining noises, vibrations, and eventually complete failure of the transfer case or differential. And those repairs are not cheap. Changing the fluid costs $150 to $250. It's a no-brainer. Now, let's talk about a habit that will protect your engine every single time you start your car. Habit number 5, never cold rev your engine. Here's a mistake I see all the time. Someone starts their car on a cold morning and immediately revs the engine to warm it up faster. That's one of the worst things you can do. When your engine is cold, the oil is thick and sitting at the bottom of the oil pan. It takes 10 to 30 seconds for that oil to circulate and reach critical components like your camshaft, piston rings, bearings, and turbocharger. If you rev the engine before the oil gets there, you're forcing metal parts to grind against each other at high speed with little to no lubrication. That causes piston scuffing, bearing damage, and turbo seal failure. Over time, it leads to premature engine wear and failure. Here's what you should do instead. Start your car and let it idle for 30 to 60 seconds. That's enough time for oil pressure to build. Then drive gently, keeping your RPMs under 2,500 until your engine reaches operating temperature. Most Hyundais have a blue coolant temperature light on the dashboard. When that light turns off, your engine is warm. This simple habit can double the life of your engine, but warming up your engine the right way is only half the battle. You also need to avoid the next mistake. Habit number 4, minimize long idling. A lot of people think idling is harmless. It's not. When your engine idles for long periods, oil pressure drops. It's not enough to trigger a warning light, but it's enough to starve your top-end components, like lifters, camshafts, and valve seals. Over time, those soft ticking noises turn into hard knocks. And that's a $1,500 plus repair. Also, when you idle, your engine runs rich, which means it's burning more fuel than air. That unburned fuel washes down your cylinder walls, strips away the protective oil film, and builds up carbon deposits inside your intake. On GDI engines, that carbon buildup becomes a serious problem. Cleaning it professionally costs $500 to $1,200. Here's the fix. Start your engine, wait 30 to 60 seconds, then drive gently. Driving warms up your engine 8 times faster than idling. It also protects your engine, saves fuel, and reduces emissions. If you're waiting in a parking lot for more than a minute or two, turn the engine off. Your Hyundai will thank you. Now, let's talk about something that attacks your car from the outside. Habit number 3, wash your undercarriage regularly. Rust is a silent killer. You can't see it happening, but it's eating away at your car's frame, brake lines, fuel lines, and suspension components. And once rust takes hold, it spreads fast. Road salt, mud, and grime build up under your car, especially in winter or if you live near the coast. Salt accelerates corrosion, and within a few years, it can weaken critical components. I've seen brake lines burst, control arms snap, and subframes rot through, all because of rust. Here's what you need to do. Wash your undercarriage at least once every season. If you live in a snowy area, do it monthly during winter. If you live near the ocean, do it quarterly year-round. Most car washes have an undercarriage spray option for $5 to $10. Or you can use a pressure washer at home. This simple habit can add years to your car's life and prevent catastrophic failures. But even if you do everything right, there's one habit that will make or break your Hyundai's longevity. Habit number 2, use genuine Hyundai parts and fluids. Here's the truth, not all parts are created equal. Aftermarket parts might be cheaper, but they often don't fit right, don't last as long, and can damage other components. Genuine Hyundai parts are designed and tested specifically for your car. They meet Hyundai's exact specifications for fit, performance, and durability. And they usually come with a warranty. If a genuine part fails due to a manufacturing defect, it gets replaced at no cost. Aftermarket parts don't offer that protection. The same goes for fluids. Use the exact oil, transmission fluid, coolant, and brake fluids specified in your owner's manual. Don't let a quick lube shop talk you into universal or compatible fluids. They might save you $10 today, but they'll cost you $3,000 in repairs tomorrow. Now, I know genuine parts can be more expensive, but here's a tip. Don't buy them from the dealership. Dealership markups can be 50% or more. Instead, order genuine Hyundai parts online directly from the manufacturer or from reputable suppliers. You'll get the same quality at a fraction of the price. And if you want your Hyundai to last 500,000 miles, this is non-negotiable. But there's one final habit that ties everything together. Habit number 1, keep a detailed maintenance log. This is the habit that separates car owners from car lovers. Every time you change your oil, rotate your tires, replace a filter, or fix a problem, write it down. Keep the date, the mileage, and what you did. Why does this matter? Because when problems pop up, a good log helps you spot patterns. If you're losing oil every 1,000 miles, that's a red flag. If your tires are wearing unevenly after 5,000 miles, you know to check your alignment. A maintenance log also protects you from dishonest mechanics. If a shop tries to sell you a service you just had done, you have proof. And when it's time to sell your Hyundai, a complete maintenance log adds value and builds trust with buyers. People will pay more for a car that's been well cared for. This one habit can save you thousands of dollars and extend your Hyundai's life by years. So there you have it, 17 habits that will make your Hyundai last over 500,000 miles without major repairs. This is Tom from Seats and Wheels. Thanks for watching.